Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today we bring to you just on Lizzy da Silva, who is also popularly known as the Kovi. There is one thing that is common with the Yoruba Nollywood actresses, which is if they are not dating someone's husband, they are either alleged to snatch someone's husband or they are tagged to one and only popular NURT president MC Oluomo, and that is the case with Tekovi when she was alleged to be having an affair with the young man. Well, it seems their relationship is not now, it has been for a long time. It's not new, as at some point when Lizzy was pregnant with her now baby boy, MC Oluomo was part of the list of 3 men who she was alleged to have been pregnant for. Apparently she doesn't know exactly who the father is. Well, we'll be back on that later. Well, the popular blogger shared a picture of this Silva and MC Oluomo and added a caption saying, "Hello Twetwe, Baba don't return to trenches as we say Baba don't almost sample all of them for Yoruba industry. Now so they recycle them remain like this. MC Tuta is back to his before lover, and this time Lizzy came prepared, all waiting she no collect for her last encounter with Dr. MC Tuta. Now she won't collect him. MC is spending on her heavily now, as they have both been caught in several hotels lately. It's safe to say MC na baba for the girls. Na puna way he never sample. Olayinka Solomon is one corner rehearsing the song and dance way she go do for Liz now. I come in peace. I come in peace. End quote. This was the popular blogger calling out Tekovi that she is back with her former lover MC Oluomo. And the reason why Olayinka Solomon appeared in this gist is because Olayinka Solomon and her former bestie are still headlocks at each other on social media, softly throwing shade at each other and calling each other names on social media. Well, the genesis of all of it was when Omovisi was taken to MC's place just for a one night stand, but Omovisi took the opportunity to make sure she got pregnant for MC, and looking at the baby girl, she looks exactly like MC Oluomo. They have the same shape of nose and the same shape of face. But then on hearing this, Olayinka Solomon was not pleased with it at all, as she deems it fit that Omovisi just wants to use the pregnancy and the baby to hold MC Oluomo down, and what seemed to be a good friendship hit the rock afterwards. And ever since then, they've been calling each other names on social media, doing videos just to make passes at each other on social media. So back to the main gist, which is Lizzy da Silva and MC Oluomo. Recalling that when Lizzy da Silva was pregnant with a baby, she was alleged to have been pregnant for 3 different men that time. Yes, as we all know that this is not possible. It's only one man that can impregnate a woman. 3 men can impregnate a woman at a time. But there's a particular source, a close source to the actress, saying that she got pregnant and she wasn't sure of who the father was, and the first person she went to meet was MC Oluomo. Eventually she settled for the young man and the UK base, whose name is Yemi Olaoye. According to some source who revealed and talebearer within the Yoruba movie industry circle, close source revealed that Lizzy first went to meet MC Oluomo, who allegedly slept with her on the night of Oshodi Day, which held in December 2012, but MC Oluomo reportedly denied responsibility for the pregnancy. Rumor mongers told First Weekly magazine that shortly after this, Lizzy turned to one Hakim who shuttled between Nigeria and the UK, who she dated while she was shooting her movie, which she premiered in October 2012 at White House, Ikeja, Lagos. But this said guy also rejected the pregnancy and then eventually went to meet Yemi Olaoye. Well, these are all allegations and none of them have been confirmed to be true by either parties. When the going was still sweet between Yemi Olaoye and Lizzy da Silva, Yemi was said to be married, literally abandoned his legal wife Zainab, who at that time had a daughter for him. Yemi, who is said to be in oil and gas, allegedly shifted all attentions to his new bride, Lizzy da Silva, at that time, and her son. Despite the fact that Yemi family members don't like the relationship between him and the popular actress, the love-struck dude stood by Lizzy and the baby to the extent that his marriage to Zainab almost crashed. His wife was based in US. The relationship between these two blossomed to the extent that da Silva converted to a Muslim for the sake of her child and her husband. The name she gave herself was at that time was Aishat Olaoye. However, not long after, it was like a wool fell off the eyes of Yemi about the time his legal wife Zainab delivered a baby boy in America. Apparently, he was still in a relationship with his wife and at the same time in a relationship with Da Silva. Hence, the wife got pregnant and delivered a baby boy in America. Yemi became so gladdened that he started withdrawing from Lizzy and her child. He suddenly cut off his financial support to Liz and Rahim, that's the name of the baby, including not paying the house rent, while he crept back to the forgiving arms of his wife Zainab. This was because Yemi was said to have found out that Lizzy was cheating on him with the NURTW boss MC Oluomo. On hearing this, Yemi decided to cut all financial support to the actress and her son, and even refused to pay for the house they were both living in back in Nigeria. The whole matter escalated when Lizzy finally told Yemi that he was not the father of the child, and this brought about so much confusion for Yemi, and he demanded a DNA test to ascertain the paternity of the child. Well, Lizzy didn't grant this request by Yemi. She vehemently declined the request to put up a DNA test on their son. Eventually, it was reported that Lizzy Da Silva went back to MC Oluomo as they got her another apartment and they continued their love affair. Like I said earlier, these are just allegations and rumors and they have not been confirmed to be true. According to Wikipedia, Liz Da Silva was born to Togolese parents residing in Nigeria. She was precisely born in Obalende, Lagos, where her parents reside and where she spent her childhood. By the virtue of her birth, she enjoys privilege of a Nigerian citizen. In an interview with Nigerian print media, The Punch, she described Lagos as her home and stated in the interview that she was from a polygamous home. Da Silva attended Ireke Grammar School for secondary school education and in a bid to obtain a college degree proceeded to Lagos State University. Speaking about her background, the actress told The Punch, saying, "My parents are from Togo, but I was born in Lagos and I grew up in Obalende. Lagos is the city I have always known and where I call home, but I still have links with my Togolese family, though I have no intention of going to live in Togo. Ours was a polygamous family, but unlike what many think, it was a close-knit one. My childhood was really interesting and it laid the foundation for who I am today." Now she started acting and how she grew interest for acting. She said, and I quote, "I became interested in acting when I was in secondary school. At that time, I was always involved in school play. The people around me noticed that I had the flair for acting. However, I started acting professionally in 2004 through a friend, Yaba Ojo. She was the one who introduced me to Mukari, and he taught me all that I needed to know. I really cannot remember the title of the first movie I featured in, but it was produced by the late Sekiru Adesina aka Arakongudo." Speaking on the legacy that she would love to be remembered for, she said, "I would love to be remembered as someone who supports and cares for the less privileged members of the society." End quote. This was Lizzy Da Silva letting us know that she would prefer to be remembered as a philanthropist. Well guys, there you have it. Do not forget to like, subscribe and drop a comment in the comment section below. Thank you. Bye.